One to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Pass to George. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Left side Westbrook. Now here's Leonard. 5 to shoot. A shot by Harden, wide open. Those three-pointers off the mark. Now the Timberwolves with it. After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that. Next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
For a number of seasons, Russell Westbrook has averaged double-digit assists.
And that one's good. Towns.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triples.
Stolen by McDaniels. And it's Conley penetrating. And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Leonard. Harden outside. Outside Westbrook. Here's George to the paint. Here's Zubac. And that one is off. Gobert with the defensive effort. Here's Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Now Harden. And rebounded by McDaniels.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
And here they come. Here's Zubac. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Tough finish from Zubac, but he's used to that type of challenge.
And the Clippers, one of the more efficient three-point shooting teams, Greg, in the NBA.
And Kevin, really over the last decade, that's been one of their most consistent traits. And it's not just because of talent. They're smart about the shots they take. And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Westbrook with the bucket.
He thrives in that painted area. Westbrook has a lot of moves and different ways he can hurt you inside.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 1. Here's Harden. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. McDaniels in the post. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Here's Leonard inside. Now here is George. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
Oh, dynamic two-hand jab.
And right in the face of the defender. And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. Clippers trailed by 3. To the middle. Oh, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That's on Jaden McDaniels. Los Angeles shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. To the inside. Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
And forget those threes. Cat, get the easy ones.
Back to Leonard. Gobert with the block. The Timberwolves shooting their first free throw of the game.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
It's so good to see Mike Conley out there. After all the injuries, I just love how the offense runs with him at the helm.
Back to Plumlee. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And the Clippers making a change here.
Now into the lineup for your Clippers, number 13, Paul George.
Minnesota leading by 6. There's the lob to Towns. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Now, here's George. He has yet to score. To halt the run. It doesn't go for him. 35 seconds left here in the first quarter. Over in the corner, Edwards. Back to Conley. Pass to Edwards. This one for 3. Conley's shot is off. Clippers trail by 8. Down low. And George with the stuff.
Nice vision from Kawhi Leonard, scanning the floor and finding a ready shooter to feed.
Here's Conley. The kick out to Towns. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Towns has got a couple of threes now in the first for the Timberwolves. From deep, Harden.
And good defense from Towns. He's a big-time shot blocker, and that reputation can scare shooters.
The Timberwolves.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Timberwolves. He got into double digits for the quarter. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And looking at what we've seen from the Timberwolves, what do you guys think?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
Here's Reed. Here's Alexander Walker. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And Smitty, we know when it comes to the Clippers, they seem to go as Kawhi Leonard goes.
No doubt, Kevin. The only year they didn't make the playoffs with him, he was hurt. But when he's healthy, they are dangerous.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Timberwolves have gone Twin Towers with Karl Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert. Gobert says, I love playing with another dominant big because I've always thought that I could pass. I know that I can make guys around me better. Cat says, we complement each other. He's a generational talent on defense, and I think I'm a generational talent on offense. Kevin, I'm a generational talent on sidelines.
You are indeed, and that's why you are in Springfield. No argument here, David. Thank you. Morris into the lane. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's the 3. Connects from three-point range. Morris has got the lead up to 10 now for the Timberwolves.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel. Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Greg, taking a look at Monte Morris for a second, you got to be inspired by his terrific story.
I mean, from late second-round pick to a seasoned NBA player, Morris never gave up on himself, and continues to impress with each passing season.
He hits the second from the line. And we've heard defensive-minded players, Greg, say, man, everything is a foul nowadays. You can't even touch the guy. You can't defend. Do they have a point?
It's getting tough, isn't it? I mean, you can't use your hands. You have to be set. It's almost like they want defenders to be traffic cones.
Here's Powell. The rebound by Anderson. Minnesota leading by 9. And there's the drive to the inside. Reed misses. And it's the Clippers' ball.
Assertive play from Russell Westbrook inside, earning himself a foul off the close defense.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Timberwolves.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving. Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And that 84% free throw percentage is a testament to all the hard work he's put in on the line.
And he nails the third.
Just solid, really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Here's George, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. 8 points for George.
If he's that close, it's tough to compete with Paul George.
Inside, Gobert.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. At the elbow, it's Gobert. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Gobert's got 4 points in the quarter.
Looking very comfortable on the interior. Gobert gets his.
Zubac's no good. Minnesota leading by 13. Gobert down low. Outside, Towns. Here's McDaniels. Out to Conley. From the arc. Buries the long-range jumper.
3 points.
So often the catalyst. This time, Conley is on the finishing end of the catch.
Here's Westbrook. And the dunk by Westbrook.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. Off target from three-point range. Clippers trail by 14. Towns with the defensive effort.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
And now Westbrook pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Look at Norman Powell taking away that opportunity. He knows when to try his luck on defense.
Gobert, no good. And so Powell will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Minnesota leading by 12. From the top of the key, Conley gets the bucket. Conley's got 6.
Conley loves that pull-up jumper. When the defense least expects it, he sticks it to him.
That one falls.
No, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Outside Edwards. Here's McDaniels. Out to Conley. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Clippers trail by 12. Pass to George. Tucker with the ball. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
7 seconds left here in the second. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
Foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Just 4 seconds left in the first half. And he makes that one.
Wow, the vision of P.J. Tucker made that play possible.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Timberwolves lead by 10. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
35. One more time, fans.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Morris outside. Pass to Warren. Here's Alexander Walker. Back to Warren. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Knocked away. Stolen by Harden. Outside for George. Back to Leonard. And here's Tucker. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
Timberwolves leading by 10. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Rudy Gobert is a fierce competitor. He says the average fan might not understand what I bring to the table, but the GMs in the league do. I want to be the best defensive player of all time. I want to be a force, and I want to win championships. I've got to set the tone every night. Kevin?
And he does. He is a stopper, no doubt about it. David, thank you. And Tucker slams it in.
This is how you make a statement. PJ throws it down hard.
To the left side wing. Pass to Reed. Here's Alexander Walker. Out to Morris. Beyond the arc. Again the miss by Morris. Clippers trailed by 11.
Injuries have hampered Paul George over the last few years, but when he's healthy, he's elite.
Greg, he's still a go-to option offensively who can guard the league's top wings. And as he's aged, he's really embraced a leadership role.
Substitution on the court.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Here's Mann driving the lane. Off target at the rim. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Pass to Towns. For 3, Edwards. It's Edwards on the wing. Outside, Towns. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
A nice shot by Tucker.
And the passing ability of James Harden, elite.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Timberwolves. At one point, they led by 16. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's his third foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Over in the corner, McDaniels. Here's Edwards. Back to McDaniel. Clock at 6. Gobert, and that's good. 6 points for Rudy Gobert.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Harden, no good.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
Here's Tucker. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Tucker's got 6.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
No one near Conley as he lets it go. Sinks the triple. He's got 9.
Mike Conley makes just enough of these to keep the defense honest.
Here's Edwards. And it's blocked. Here's Mann. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 10. To the paint. And the dunk by Towns.
Assist.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here.
Substitution for your Clippers.
They're fortunate the defender couldn't control it. Almost lost that possession.
Gobert with the block.
Gobert is referred to as the Stifle Tower for a reason. He's an elite shot blocker.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And another three for Minnesota.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Pass to McDaniels. Unloads from 13.
Jaden
And again, it's Minnesota converting.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
for your Clippers. Number 13, Paul George.
Driving in. Gobert with the block. And Edwards with a clear pass. Oh, wow.
He went high.
That was nice. I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge lead with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
For three, Edwards. And another three for Minnesota.
3-point
It seems like Edwards has gotten better from long range.